Well, I got into business because an opportunity came up. My brother Stephen had been doing a bit of business with one of the owners of Sleepyhead, and one of their owner-drivers was moving on, and so I took the role up.
I was an electrician on ships, came back, wanted to settle down, and then just put an ad in the paper and away it went from there.
I decided I wanted to work for myself and make my own decisions.
We're a small but smart digital agency, obviously based out of here in Auckland. And it was started by one of my best friends and I, and we've been going for about 3 years now.
The hardest thing about starting a new business has been probably constantly keeping on going that you know that you're going to crack it at some stage.
Learning to be an accountant, tradesman, mentor, the whole shooting match.
I tend to mull things over. My brother Stephen's got a great saying for that. It's ruminating. Get round and round in circles. You can't resolve the problem now. Just forget about it. I wish I'd probably hadn't worn myself out physically and gone on to employ guys and build a business, but I got this attitude that I was the only guy that could drive the truck.
I would be very tactical about our media spend, and I'd probably put more money into digital marketing to start with.
I was 21 when I got in this business, and the thing I think I'd do differently would be from the very outset is establish a really strong brand with a really strong visual identity.
Technology, it's both ends of the scale. I write a lot of stuff on my hand to remind me to do things. Back in the early days in the old drive, my TK Bedford, you pressed your knee against the steering wheel and while you wrote notes on your leg.
The next big bubble in technology, and it's already started, is virtual reality and augmented reality. I think the gaming scene, it's massive at the moment, but I think we've only really scratched the surface.
We can do a job, send the invoice out before we leave the driveway. It's done. So the accounting systems all combine in a lot easier.
The best advice I got was from my old man, and he said, get rid of your debt as fast as you can.
Downtime, I think, is something I've learnt over time, very, very, very slowly, that I actually need it.
To stay motivated, it should somewhat come from external resources, but it should be a burning desire inside of you.
Yeah, it is what you make, and I think in New Zealand especially, if you want to go out and make $1 million, it's still there to do. Or if you want to just be a bit of a cruiser, you can do that, but there's still a lot of work here, so you can do what you like, really. You've got to do the things you love. Else what's the point of getting out of bed in the morning?